What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Raiders underscore 1995 back at y'all with another video. Haven't done a lot of videos, man. Just came back today. I haven't been doing videos for like a week. Doing with the job search and all. So I took a week off to do job searches. But hey, I'm back, and I'm gonna talk about other things that piss me off. Part one, I talked about NFL analysts and their game predictions and them snickering and laughing when it comes to the Raiders. Part two, I talked about how everybody thinks, the Raiders are the worst NFL team in history when it's not even close to that. And part three, man, I'm going to talk about ignorant ass fans, man. We've all met an ignorant fan before, whether it be basketball, football, baseball, or whatever, man. I'm talking about ignorant fans in the NFL, man. But before I say anything, don't get me wrong. There's some ignorant ass Raider fans. I've met some of those. I have, cousins in my family. Every year we don't go to the playoffs. They're like, fire everybody, get new stats, get new quarterbacks, get new running backs, get new offensive lines. Those type of fucking fans. But I hate Raider fans like that to just say fire everybody every year, get a new quarterback every year, stuff like that. So I understand we have ignorant fans too, so do not get me wrong with that. But anyways, man, I want to talk about this because, every person now and then has encountered, an ignorant ass fan. Such as, like, let me give y'all an example. Like, fans that, just, think that a team is going to suck forever. Like, everybody has met a person that said, man, Raiders suck. Raiders going to suck forever, man. They're never going to get better. Or when they say the Cleveland Browns are always going to suck, or the Buffalo Bills are always going to suck, or the Jacksonville Jaguars are always going to suck. The Lions are always going to suck. They're pure garbage, whatever. I hate fans like that. Even though some of those teams I mentioned were not my teams, I mean, like, you can't be that fucking stupid. Like, how can you be so stupid and just always predict that this team is going to suck forever? Nothing is forever, man. Nothing is forever. And usually people who say this, their teams are always winning. Like Patriots fans or Broncos fans or any team that's winning, they always are the first one to pull that card. They're always one like, man, those teams are always going to suck. They're always garbage because they're used to their franchise winning. I have a couple of Patriots fans who are my close friends. They bring that up all the time. They're like, dude, we're never going to lose, man. That dumbass bullshit. This is what they don't get, though. What were the Patriots before? Let's take away Tom Brady and let's take away Bill Belichick. Look at the Patriots' history from 1960 all the way to 2000. That was a shitty-ass franchise. That franchise couldn't get shit right. Do you think there were fans back then talking about the Patriots are never going to be good? The Patriots are never going to fucking have talent. They're never going to win the Super Bowl. A head coach and a quarterback changes that whole scheme. Now they're one of the most successful franchises right now. And think about it, they weren't always as good. They were fucking horrible. They were always they were horrible at times, man. So when you talk about a team like the Jacksonville Jaguars or the Raiders or the Browns or the Bills, and people always assume they're always going to suck, man. They're always going to suck. You don't know this, man. They could get a quarterback. They could get a coach. They could have a bomb defense. And who knows, in the next 10 years from now, we could be one of the most successful franchises. The Browns, the Bills, whoever. That's the thing, man. Teams are not going to suck forever. Eventually, they will snap out of their little rhythm and it'll start to change. All these people who are fans of these franchises that always win, like the Colts and the Patriots, one year, y'all are going to fuck up. And I'm talking about badly. Y'all are going to fuck up. And then you're going to be searching, trying to get new jobs, and y'all will take a steady dive. And then there will be like 2-3 years, y'all don't start going to the playoffs. People always want to live in that now thing. Like, oh, we're focused on now, man. We're focused on now. Let's go back to last year. There was a number of people that said the Texans, Falcons, somewhere around those two teams are going to go to the Super Bowl. Look what happened to them. Do you think anybody expected the Texans to go down that far, or the Falcons? People had this team picked for the Super Bowl. Do you guys think anybody predicted last year that the Kansas City Chiefs were going to go undefeated? No, because people want to play that little card. Oh, they suck now. They're always going to suck forever. Bullshit. And I keep telling people, the same thing is going to happen with the Raiders. Everybody is not going to believe it. Everybody's going to go like, oh, Raiders going to suck. You'll never make it playoffs. And then when we do make the fucking playoffs, I'm going to rub it in everyone's fucking face. I'm going to go up to my dad. That's the number one person that talks shit about the Raiders. My dad. Every time I watch a Raider game, he's always like, son, just give it up, son. Just pick a new team, whatever. We make the playoffs, I'm going to get this camera and I'm going to shove it in his fucking face and I'm going to talk shit. I'm going to be like, what? I'm going to go up to all of my friends and I'm going to be like, what happened? I know about 7 of my closest friends talking about the Raiders are never, not going to go to the playoffs next year or 10 years from now. They said never. I'm getting that camera, I'm shoving it in they damn face. I'm going to be like, what happened, bro? What? You stuttering? Like, people just want to play that shit. Like, oh, they're winning right now, so that's what we're focused on. Get the fuck out of here. I hate to say it. I hate to say this. In 2011, do you think any NFL analysts or besides the fans, we're canceling out the fans, do you think anybody thought the 49ers were going to have a bomb-ass defense and go to the Super Bowl? No, people were playing that, oh, the 49ers suck, and look what happens. This is what I keep trying to tell people. It's like every year there's at least 3 teams in the NFL that are doing good are going to do terrible this year. So look at all the teams in the playoffs that were in the playoffs this year. Chances are 1 or 2 of them will not be there. And other teams who are sucking, chances are 3 teams right now that suck, haven't been in the playoffs in a while or haven't been knocked out, chances are those 3 are going to slide right into, becoming great. People just act like it's always going to be Browns suck, Raiders suck, and that's how it's going to be for the next 10 years. Patriots going to win all these other years. What are y'all going to do when Tom Brady retires? To all my Patriots fans out there that talk, oh, we're always going to win, man. We got Tom Brady. Tom Brady in his 14th, 15th year or something like that. He don't got a lot of years left in him. He got 2-3 years, and that nigga going to be gone. What happens right after that? Y'all start going down because y'all can't find a quarterback, and the fucking coach gets fired. Guess what? Y'all going to start going down and down and down. And everybody's going to be shocked at it. Like, oh, we didn't expect the Patriots. No, people just play that favorite card because the team's winning now. They think it's going to keep on happening. Did anybody think the Carolina Panthers were going to go to the playoffs this year? Besides the Panther fans? No. Nobody expected that. Nobody expected them to get that far. You know what I'm saying? Nobody expected Chiefs to be undefeated, the only undefeated team in the season. Nobody could have predicted that. Nobody. But that's what the thing is. The Browns. I have much respect for the Browns, man. Their fans have been through a lot of shit, even more than ours. They're going to be good one day. They're going to be good. If it's not next year, it's probably going to be the year after that. Or the year after that. But people just look at the whole franchise and the whole history and just go like, they're not going to win shit. I'm telling you this right now. Watch out for the Cleveland Browns. Everybody's going to be sleeping on them except for me. Don't sleep on the Browns. Don't sleep on the Bills. Don't sleep on none of these teams that are just doing horrible. The Lions, the Jaguars. Who knows? The Jaguars could have a third string quarterback who's the next Tom Brady and they don't even know what they put him in. He's a franchise quarterback for the next 10, 12 years. We don't know this yet. People just want to look at last year and years after that and just go like, well, they sucked then, they must suck now. Like I said, people were kissing the Falcons' asses, sports analysts talking about Falcons this, Falcons that, Texans this, Texans that. None of them niggas knew that this team was going to be horrible. Nobody. If you would have told me last year the Texans would be the worst team in NFL with the worst NFL record, I would have looked at you like you crazy. That actually happened. If you would have told me that the Falcons wouldn't make the playoffs and they would take a way step back, would have told you was crazy. And that's what I'm saying about this. There will be some teams in 2014 who are going to take a huge dive and nobody's going to expect it. And there's going to be some teams that nobody thought in their right minds could make the playoffs that didn't and they're going to make it. People are just going to, Browns, whatever. And who knows, the Browns might just slide up in there. Or the Raiders, or the Bills, and people are going to go like, oh, shoot, are they serious? This happens every year. Every year, the most talked about team, or the most talked about teams, go down. And then there's some teams that they don't even pay attention to, and then they start winning. That's what I'm saying, but ignorant fans don't care. Ignorant fans always play that, oh, they suck. They sucked last year, bro. They're not going to win this year. They're not going to win next 10 years. We don't know what the future holds next 10 years. We don't know. But these analysts and these fans are the first ones to, even think that that's going to happen. I'm telling you, man. Will the Raiders make the playoffs next year? I hope so. But I'm telling you this right now. Fans and analysts are not going to pick us to go to the playoffs this year. We could get everybody in free agency. We could draft very well. They still ain't going to predict us. They going to look at them like, same old Raiders. That's bullshit. We know. Y'all know this. Every fan has met these people. This ignorant ass fans just talking about, oh, what happened last year? Y'all didn't make it last year. Y'all didn't make it the last 11 years. What makes y'all think y'all gonna make it this year? I'll give you a couple reasons. We added that salary cap, man. The last 2 years, we couldn't get nobody. We didn't even have no money last year. Or the year after that. We had to get rid of people to save up money. We got the most cap space in the NFL. We could do a little bit of shopping. 2, I love Al Davis to death, man. If there's no Al Davis, there's no Raiders. I'm not wearing this hat. Nobody's wearing this uniform. None of this stuff exists if it ain't for Al Davis. But I'm glad he ain't drafting. The last 10 years, Al's drafting wasn't what he used to. You got Reggie McKenzie. He's a guy that's just going to look and he's going to analysis. He's going to get the best talent. I still got faith in Reggie McKenzie even though people talk shit about him. All right? There's always a fresh new start for every team. It doesn't matter what analysts tell you, oh, they're not going to playoffs. They're obviously not going to playoffs. Cut that bullshit out your ear. Don't even listen to it. It's a fresh start. Nobody knows what holds for the next season. But like I said, fans don't care. I'm sorry about that. Ignorant fans don't fucking care. Ignorant ass analysts who always dick ride on fucking Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, just always kissing their ass when they throw one touchdown. But if it's a team that sucks throws a touchdown, they don't care. That's what I'm saying. I guarantee you, some of these teams that are talking about, oh, they're going to win the Super Bowl next year, will not. They'll get knocked out. They won't even make playoffs. I remember the NFL analysts got surprised 2 years ago when the Steelers didn't make the playoffs. Everybody in the newsroom was like, what's wrong with the Steelers? Like, what's going on? How come they're not going in? Because they dick riding too much on these motherfuckers and they ain't paying attention to the other talents that are coming to teams that suck. They don't pay attention to that. They don't care about that. They care about who they dick riding on. People at NFL Network, Sports Center. I swear, all those analysts are just dick riders. I swear, like they just talk. Oh man, when not Tom Brady, Peyton Manning was having the season they couldn't get off this nigga's dick. It was week 1 when Ravens played when the Ravens played the Broncos. It was one game. It was one game and they were already talking about them winning the Super Bowl. I'm like, nigga, y'all haven't even looked at none of these other teams, but they'll dick ride them just because they're good, they're great. Ignorant ass fans. They'll just look at that one game and talk playoffs. And look what happened to them. Do you think anybody expected that the Broncos would get blown out? No. But they kept riding on dick. they kept dick riding on Peyton Manning so much they didn't even pay attention to the defense. Talking about, I think this offense could beat that defense. Peyton Manning's a Hall of Famer. Peyton Manning's this. He's a legend. He's going to do it. And look where that happened. Look what happened. They got blown the fuck out. Anyways, man, I'm gonna cut it short, man. But like I said, I just hate ignorant ass fans that just, always pull that card. Oh, y'all wasn't doing this last year, or y'all wasn't doing this. I'm telling you, man, whenever we make the playoffs, we will shock everybody. We will shut up everybody. I'm telling you that right now. All right, man. I'm going to cut it. It's already 15 minutes long, going on 16. That's already too long. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's Raiders_1995 if y'all don't know. Follow me on Instagram at Raiders_95 if y'all haven't. Thank y'all for watching this. I really appreciate all the fans and all the subscribers to me. I really, thank y'all, man. All right, man. Peace out, Raider Nation, and I'm out.